Meantime, the British government, has it done enough to evacuate people from Sudan? Let's speak in more detail, should we, to Anas Himedan, a biomedical scientist and at the civil service, I think I'm right in saying. Is that the correct title?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Tell me about your situation with your wife at the moment.
So my personal situation with my wife, we got married in 2021, and I was in the process of actually completing the spouse family visa. And obviously now, once the war broke out, there is no way to complete this. There is no way for her to do biometric test. The TLC is closed, the British embassy is closed. So there's absolutely no information from the government of what people in my situation can do and what they need to do in order for them to actually get them out into safety.
Have you been able to communicate with your wife at the moment?
There have been some communication, but we had also some issues with the power. The landlines and internet. So they took out the internet about a couple of days ago, and that was very stressful situation for many Sudanese people and people in my shoes to be able to contact their families. You don't really know what's happening.
Do you know what the conditions are like there at the moment?
The conditions are really, really bad. So there's no water, there's no electricity. Food supplies are running low.
Unable to go outside?
Sorry?
Unable to go outside?
Yeah, unable to go outside. So you can't even go outside to buy these basic necessities or basic supplies. The banks are closed, so people can't even withdraw money to take money to actually buy these supplies. There's literally, people are just sitting ducks waiting for their fate.
And your wife is not allowed to come here because she doesn't have the necessary...
She can't, yeah, she can't. She's not allowed to. So the government recently released a statement saying if you are in Sudan and you're a British national, you can take your immediate family with you, but they have to have the necessary visa approvals. So what of people...
So where does that leave you?
Exactly, just somewhere in limbo, wondering what the next step this government is going to do. And why haven't they actually even brought in supplies when all of these countries were evacuating?
So bring the supplies in with the planes?
With the planes, yeah. Supplies, medical, water, all the basic humanitarian aids that people actually really in desperate need of.
What do you want to say to the British government?
I think they need to do more. They need to act rapidly and need to be quicker responding, and they need to actually focus and take this matter seriously, because I feel like they're not really taking it seriously as other EU countries. They were quicker to respond to this situation, to evacuate some of their people.
The Home Secretary wouldn't buy into that when I was putting that to her. I don't know if you saw, I was saying that the Germans were critical of the British, not directly, but implicitly, saying that they were bringing out Brits because the British government was not, or hadn't acted at that stage. And the Home Secretary said it wasn't a competition.
It's not a competition, but it's a humanitarian issue. And the British government has a responsibility, like every other government, to look after the British nationals who are stuck in Sudan. And a lot of them are stuck in Khartoum, and some of them are actually outside of Khartoum. How do you connect to these people outside of Khartoum? They don't even have internet access to be able to register. They're telling people to register online. How are you going to be able to register online if there's no internet? There's blackout. How are these people going to be, tracked? I think they need to do a bit more. They need to stop making excuses and actually act like every other country is acting.
OK. Finally, when do you think you'll see your wife again?
I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea. I'm just keep reading online, seeing news, seeing what's happening. Just try to see if there's any updates. Okay. If there's routes for her to be taken out to in a safe country. Right now, there's no countries actually opening their borders.
Will you keep in touch with us and let us know how you get on? Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate you taking the time to join.